Number 10. The graph of y equal to f of x is shown in the xy plane below. Which of the following equations could define f of x? So we have this graph and we have 3 points here. So we should find these points and then replace the value of x in this equation and see if the equation is consistent. This one, we have that x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 0. For this another point, x is equal to negative 2 and y is equal to 0. For the last point, we have that x is equal to 1 and y is equal to negative 9. So x is 1 and y is negative 9. If we can replace all of these points in one equation and the equation is consistent. Let's start with a. X squared minus 2x minus 8. So this is the value of x and this is f of x or y. So this equation 0 should be equal to x is equal to 4. 4 to the square is 16 minus 2 times 4 is negative 8 minus 8. So 16 minus 8 is 8. 8 minus 8 is 0. So 0 is equal to 0. That's consistent. So the first point just belongs to this graph. Now let's check the second point. So x is equal to negative 2 and f of x is 0. So 0 equal to negative 2 to the square is 4. Negative times negative becomes positive and 2 times 2 is 4. Minus 2 times negative 2 minus 8. So we have 0 equal to 4. Minus 2 times minus 2 is positive 4. Minus 2 times negative 2 is positive 4 minus 8. So we have that 4 plus 4 is 8 minus 8 is 0. So 0 is equal to 0 again. That means that the equation is consistent. So let's check the last point. For this one, x is equal to 1 and f of x is equal to negative 9. So negative 9 is equal to 1 to the square is 1 minus 2 times 1 is 2 minus 8. So negative 9 is equal to 1 minus 2 is negative 1 minus 8 is equal to negative 9. So yes, the equation is consistent and the 3 points belong to this graph, so that means that the right answer is A. But just for fun, we should check the second equation. So f of x, now we try with this equation. F of x is equal to negative x squared plus 2x minus 8. So f of x is equal to 0. Let's start with the first point. F of x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 4. So 0 is equal to negative 4 squared is 16. So negative 16 plus 2 times 4 is 8 minus 8. Is 0 equal to negative 16? We cancel out the 8. No, it's not equal. So that means that this point does not belong to this equation. Therefore, the right answer is 8. Number 11. Which of the following best describes the range of y equal to negative 2x to the power of 4 plus 7? So we need to find the range of y. We could try some values for x. Let's say if x is equal to 0, to 1, and 2, y is equal to negative 2x to the power of 4 plus 7. Y is equal to, let's start with x equal to 0. Negative 2 times 0 to the power of 4 plus 7. So 0 to the power of 4 is 0 times negative 2 will be 0. And we have that y is equal to 7. So we have this graph and we have the value 7. So y has to be equal to 7. Now what if x is equal to 2? Y equals to negative 2 times 2 to the power of 4 plus 7. So y is equal to negative 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16 plus 7. So y is equal to negative 2 times 16 is negative 32 plus 7. So y is equal to negative 32 plus 7 is negative 25. So that means that y can have the values from 7 to at least negative 25. So it could be 0, it could be 1, and so on. Negative 24. The values of y must be in this range from 7 to 25. But from here we can find the answer. It's not all the real numbers because it cannot be bigger than 7. So it cannot be 8 or 9 or and so on. So it's not the greater than 7. No, we just said it cannot be 8 or 9 or more. Y is less or equal than negative 2. Well, it could be negative 2. It could be yes, less, but that answer is incomplete because it can be greater than negative 2 until 7. Then the right answer is C. because y can be less or equal than 7.